woke John Campea, is at it again. Once again, the self-proclaimed MMA fighter has taken to his social media to virtue signal to his woke overlords in Hollywood. Today, he is virtue signaling about the
hood nigga
washing of Professor Snape. Let's take a look at what he's saying over on Instagram. Let's read his low IQ woke take, together.
As a family.
Oh boy, here we go. Prepare to lose some brain cells listening to this. In a thread of people complaining about them casting a black actor to play Snape in the new Harry Potter series, the outraged folks defended their objections by claiming we just want faithfulness and accuracy to the books. Okay. So it should be pointed out that in the first Harry Potter book Snape is supposed to be 31 years old. Alan Rickman was 54 years old when he shot the first movie, and he looked like he was 60. This is called a straw man argument. Everyone knows Alan Rickman looked the part. Him looking older than 31 in the first film is actually an irrelevant point to try and make. John, the failed lawyer, is desperate to try and make an argument here. Sad. Let's continue reading his garbage post. Interestingly, I didn't hear any of these people complain about Rickman being Snape despite his wildly inaccurate age. So my question is, if all you want is faithfulness and accuracy to the books, why is the tone of the actor's skin a deal breaker for you? But a 23-year age inaccuracy was perfectly fine, just asking. Oh, and by the way, in the books Ron is described as tall, thin and gangling, with freckles, big hands and feet, and a long nose. He has the trademark red hair of the Weasleys, and is one of Harry's tallest schoolmates, even outgrowing some of his older brothers. Rupert Grint is almost none of that, yet no one complains about his casting either. Once again, the failed lawyer provides another straw man argument, suggesting that Rupert Grint's lack of a long nose is the same as turning this into this. Nobody tell John this, but when you cast a child actor, it's difficult to know how tall they will grow or what physical features they will grow into as they age. The point is that they cast a ginger that looks as close to the book's description of Ron as possible. Where do we even begin to unpack this driveling low IQ retarded take? Let's start with John's very own logic. According to John, physical descriptions do not matter to characters, unless of course the character is black. When the character is black, the skin color becomes central to their identity. Even though there are white people in Africa, so by his own logic a white man could be Black Panther. But this is a failed lawyer we're talking about. Arguing has never been John's strong point, which is why he blocks anyone who challenges him in the comments. So let's take baby steps for this baby mind. By John's very own logic, the main trio could be physically overhauled and it wouldn't affect the story one bit. Harry can be a gay Indian boy who speaks broken English like a tech support worker. The Weasleys can be all black with afros and Hermione can be a male because her being a female has no relevancy to the story. School dances? The girls' bathroom? Just write it so Hermione identifies as a female and she uses the girls' washroom. Write it so the men who want to dance with Hermione are gay. According to John, these details don't matter. Let's make Voldemort look like a mouse as well. I know in the book he's described with snake-like features, but according to John, that is irrelevant to who he is as a character. What difference does it make if Voldemort looks like a snake or a mouse? He's an evil wizard. We are talking about fictional wizards here, you basement-dwelling, cousin humpers. Voldemort can look like a mouse, end of discussion. Now, we have a gay Indian Harry, a black Ron, a male Hermione and a Voldemort who looks like a mouse. Would anyone be interested in watching a show like this? Aside from ironically watching it to laugh, would anyone take this show seriously? Well, if you wouldn't, it's because you're a cousin-humping, knuckle-dragging, basement-dwelling racist, at least according to this man.
Niggas.